Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Already, they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference.
I think for the Bucks, they talked a lot about making a big splash to start the season. Well, it just didn't happen. And now they're in the middle of the pack.
Well, there's plenty of games left. Sometimes it's that progress you make over the course of the season that makes you a factor come April.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. James is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Eric Gordon is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 3-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Gordon. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Antetokounmpo against James. To the wing on the left. And here's Turner from the arc. Drains the triple.
Well, you want to talk about being assertive? Turner was thinking shoot as soon as that pass was coming.
Doncic passes to Daniels. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really coming to his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocks some things for him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. James outside. Doncic on the wing. Daniels outside. Back to Doncic. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Anthony outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
Now here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Now here's Gordon over Edgecombe.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Robert Williams comes in for Embiid, and it's Marcus Smart in for Luka Doncic. Here's Edgecombe. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. James finds Smart. The putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
You love to see that effort from LeBron. Never giving up on the play. He capitalizes with a bucket right there.
A clear look for Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Turner. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Now here's Daniels. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Gordon can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. James passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. From 6 feet away, the shot's good.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Here's Edgecombe. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you have to admit, their work in the paint has been exceptional.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Now, here is James. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. The Lakers in 5th.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Milwaukee making some changes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Gordon, and it's Rollins in for Anthony. Bol, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Edgecombe from behind the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the night.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Here's Edgecombe. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line, and they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Portis. Over Edgecombe. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, Portis is very comfortable in the mid-range, probably more so than in the paint.
The Lakers lead by 7. Here's Edgecombe. He has 7. Down low. Portis with the steal. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It doesn't go for him. Solid defense from Bol.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Edgecombe. Who poked away. Williams passes to Daniels. No good with the triple. Now here's Porter. Pass to Portis with 4 on the clock. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles leading by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
We've got Jackson, also Bobby Portis out there, and it's Sims in at the 5. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Portis with a screen on Doncic. 6 to shoot. Throws it up high. Isaac with the steal. Melton finds Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Rollins. Thibault against Porter. Here's Portis. Thibault with a steal. Now Embiid. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And his shot blocking. 4 rejections. He was causing all sorts of problems.
Doncic's shot is good.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Portis the screen. Porter looks it over. There's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Melton passes to Doncic. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. Misses the baby hook. The Bucks trail by 4. Jackson on the wing, covered by Thibault. Here's Rollins. No made baskets yet. Portis' shot is off.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Melton outside. Back to Doncic. Screen by Embiid. The shot. Doncic outside. Isaac left side. Fires for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Brian?
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Out left to the wing. Embiid with it. He's got 5. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Portis with a screen on Doncic. Portis outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Portis has got 7 points.
One of the better shooting big men in the league, Bobby Portis, more than capable.
Doncic outside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A line change here for Milwaukee. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron, he's checked in for Isaac. Dyson Daniels comes in for Thibault. And it's Edgecombe in for Melton. And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Turner for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Double team on James. Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Embiid with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Thibault, he's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony against Doncic. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Anthony finds Brooks. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Doncic. It's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Bucks trail by 5. Gordon outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Brooks, the pass to Gordon. On the wing, Anthony. The 3 is up. They get it back. Turner. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Turner's got 11.
Yeah, aggressive play from Turner. Nice rebound, and he doesn't hesitate to go right back up.
Right wing. Turner against Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Daniels. Doncic passes to James.
Wow!
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
It's stolen by Daniels. Oh, yes, sir! LeBron James!
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
1:41 left in the first half. Doncic against Anthony. Portis with a screen on Doncic. For three, Anthony. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Bucks trail by 11. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Over to the wing. Gordon outside to stop the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. James inside. Antetokounmpo's there.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Anthony against Doncic. Out to Portis. Over James. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Anthony. Portis has got 9.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Thibault, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Doncic against Anthony. 4 seconds left. Brooks from outside. And no good. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Look, if you look at Los Angeles, the season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower and they're playing with great effort.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Bucks.
Yeah, they're giving the game away. Some of it's decision-making, some of it's lack of focus.
They'd better wake up early in the second half or we're going to be the ones to fall asleep.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
Bucks trail by 14. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Marcus Smart. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Williams. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Melton in at the 2.
Yeah, Miles Turner is just pouring them in, playing fearless offense.
And here is Williams. Outside Thybulle. Isaac with a screen on Brooks. Pass to Isaac. Antetokounmpo with the block.
I'll tell you, Giannis is so good. The timing of that block, wow.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Clock at 2. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too. And you see how Turner's built out his game over time. adding strength, improving his footwork at both ends. Can't say enough about his commitment to progress.
On the wing, Daniels. Brooks defending. And here's Doncic outside. Brooks with the rebound.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's Anthony. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 10. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
There's a screen by Anthony. And here's Gordon from the arc. Drops in the three. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Doncic against Anthony. Steady play from Doncic against contact.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Bucks trail by 9. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
To the right side. Here's Embiid. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Isaac with the steal. Here's Doncic. No good. The Bucks trail by 9. The three. The ball's knocked loose. And here's Bull. Antetokounmpo covering. And it's Thibault missing. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
From deep, here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Guys, back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Melton. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Lakers, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier.
I think for Los Angeles, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Brooks outside. Back to Gordon. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And there's the lob. Isaac with the steal. To the paint. Here's Bowles. And he dunks it down.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Doncic against Anthony. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Brooks. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Gordon, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Brooks outside to the inside. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Lakers making a change here. And how about a look at the top shot-blocking teams in the NBA this season? In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Isaac, the pass to James. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
Forget his age, LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Brooks outside. Pass to Portis. Back to Brooks. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. Brooks has got 5 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Isaac, the pass to Daniels. Isaac with a screen on Anthony. And here's Bull. Down low. Double team on James. 3-pointer. Daniels misses. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. Pass to Turner. Gordon against James. 3-pointer, Brooks. Bull grabs the board.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's Gordon. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. And we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Gordon outside. To the left wing, to the paint. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Look, Portis isn't asked to do a lot of facilitating, so the assist there is just an added bonus.
Daniels outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Kevin Porter.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gordon. Both free throws good from James. 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Portis. Lets it go from deep. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Rollins. And here's Porter outside. Bull grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 7. Oh, great focus from James.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Inside. With 4 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bol Bol. First trip to the line for him here. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Portis.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, leading by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 7. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's James. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 5 on the clock. Isaac finds Melton. Offline with a 3. And for the Bucks, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. 3-pointer off the mark. Well, the Lakers shooting it well, almost 50% for the floor. Back to Isaac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Strength and speed, Coach. A combination that Jonathan Isaac brings to the table.
Yeah, Brian, that combo makes him a capable rebounder. He'll grab boards whether he's on the move or stationary. At BA, he is a devastating defender.
Sims, he's checked in for James. And then for Los Angeles, Embiid, he's checked in for Williams. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. Here's Doncic. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Porter's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 9. To the middle. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Meet him at the rim, Joel. Just a fantastic block there from Embiid.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Bucks trail by 15. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. On the wing, Porter. Melton covers. Here's Rollins. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Doncic. Brooks with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Porter, the pass to Rollins. Back to Porter. Stolen by Melton. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many...
The previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Milwaukee making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Portis. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Robert Williams checked in for Joel Embiid. James comes in for Isaac. Daniels is checked in for Thibault. And it's Edgecombe in for Melton. And Los Angeles making a change here. Thibauld's checked in.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Here's Edgecombe. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Now Anthony fires the three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Pass to Turner. 4-3, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Gordon, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Los Angeles, Joel Embiid comes in for Williams. And Daniels is subbed in for Thibault. James, outside. Pass to Daniels. Here's Doncic. He's guarded by Anthony. Clock at 6. To get back on track, Doncic delivers from range.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Doncic against Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
He hits the second from the line. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Edgecombe, 6 to shoot. The fader. Embiid can't hit.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Anthony finds Turner. Misses the 3. The Lakers lead by 6. Now Embiid. Now James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Anthony. Oh, the baby hook. Nice.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Doncic against Anthony. Yes, sir! Count it!
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Anthony in the post, guarded by Doncic. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pulls the trigger. The jumper is good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Yes, sir, it's good.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Embiid against Turner. Steps back. James outside. Now Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels fires. Can't get the 3. Bucks trail by 6.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Brooks. It's money from deep.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Doncic against Anthony. Puts it up. Turner with a rebound. And Gordon has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Now Turner. Here's Gordon. Turner outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So it's Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Timeout call, Milwaukee. They're behind by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Gordon! Cash from downtown!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're losing by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Here's Brooks. Puts up a deep 3. And he gets it back. Anthony fires. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
For me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So,
all right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.